What's up guys, my name is Eclipse, welcome to another video I made. Today we're gonna talk about Archer as I promised. I made a guide about it right now. So the first thing we're gonna step into first is that the profile. Really important. These are pretty much the stats you want, okay? I'm talking about the crit rate, the crit factor. It should be around plus 215, 220. So in total, that will be 280 or 275-ish. That's what you want to aim for. I use this build for priests. So when I'm in a party with a priest, I will use this. And if I'm with a mystic, I'll use this. So I always switch the pumped rings pretty much. See? This is with carving and this is with pumped. The rest stays the same, and the same I mean pumped earrings and a carving necklace, pretty much. Use innerwear, plus 16 crit rate, and the energetic edges on both weapon and gloves. The Niveats are gonna be the same. DPS side, just copy them if you're really not sure what to do. Spiteful because I'm ranged, so that's why I use that. That means you could also do this amount of crit power when you hit them from the side, so you don't lose that much DPS, because the melee one literally needs to be at the back of the boss. That's why I use this one. Really good, by the way. So this is pretty much the stats, really important. Keep in mind that you have this amount of crit factor, or else you're gonna miss a lot of DPS. So for the skills is really simple. I'm gonna be really direct. The skills, you only use the skills where I actually have glyphs on. The rest you don't use in this game at all as Archer. None of it. Alright? What's this? By the way? Oh. Don't even bother, okay? So Radiant Arrow is gonna be really important because it's gonna be your almost most DPS skill, best DPS skill. The most important glyphs on them are the triple one to chance. The triple chance to crit, that one is really important. So you need to eliminate that shit, man. It's annoying. The range, I have it because I can. I have glyph points left, so. Penetrating, use these as well. Really useful that you can walk normally. Skill damage and double crit. I just have it because I had the glyph points left for it and I could use it. Rain of Arrow is really useful as well. I use all glyphs on it because it's really strong, and you're gonna use it a lot every time of cooldown pretty much. This is just for dodging. Yeah, I have it. I don't know why. Skill damage and rapid fire is really important because you're gonna use a lot of skill, or you're gonna use a lot of rapid fire. So make sure you have that. Sequential. Decrease cooldown. If you have decreased cooldown glyph, you don't need the reset one. They both cost, this one costs 4, this one costs 3. Just go either this or this. I would recommend this one because it's more, how do you say that? More sustain. You can count on it. It's having that decreased cooldown. This one has chance to proc. Okay, go with the decreased cooldown. This one's also useful. You use sequential every time you use a charge skill. That means you're gonna go with another charge skill after a while when you use sequential. So for penetrating, this is really good. Thunderbolt is gonna be your main damaging skill. Just make that clear. Main damaging skill. Make sure you use that if you use the glyphs. So the thing I want to point out is that there are two glyphs that are super important when you're playing Archer, and those are the triple chance to crit on the Radiant and the triple chance to crit on Thunderbolt. If you don't have those two, it's over. You can't do shit. Yeah, of course you can do shit, but you will do not that much damage. You will lose so much damage. It's stupid. Oh, it's stupid. So make sure you have those glyphs and yeah, use them. Okay, we're gonna go to the training ground. Hold on. So here we are at the training ground. I'm gonna tell you guys what skills you are going to use and which you are not gonna use at all. So the main skills I would say you're gonna use is Sequential Fire, the one you do every time you use the charge attack. And Rain of Arrows, Rapid Fire, Radiant, Penetrating, Windwalk, Thunderbolt, Gust Arrow, Find Weakness, and your Windsong. Your Brooch obviously, and your Chase is really useful as well. But those are the skills you're gonna use. You're not gonna use any traps or any poison arrows or restrained arrows. You're not gonna use those. Those are pure for PvP. Just take note that you're gonna use those skills I just called out. So for the main rotation, I would tell you you should learn the exact same rotation you're gonna do always. You always are gonna start with Radiant, because it's more damaging than penetrating. So Radiant is gonna be the way to go. Always come in with Radiant. Use Sequential, Rapid, and Windwalk. That's it. That's one rotation. Okay? So you're gonna follow that up with Penetrating. And you do the exact same thing. So that's what you're gonna do. Literally. That is what you're gonna do all the time. Switching between those two. So Radiant. What the fuck? You're disturbing my guide here, man. Can you stop fucking attacking me and go attack on the other guy, dude? Hello? Are you listening? I want you to go further with the thing you were doing. Thank you very much. So we're gonna continue this. Let's say like you start with Radiant, shoot it Sequential, and do that. Then you start off with the Penetrating one. Same thing. And then you do Radiant again. Wait, shoot. This is literally the base rotation you have here. This is literally the base. So when you learn that, you're gonna start throwing things in, okay? So as I said before, this is the main rotation you're gonna use without Enraged. So with Enraged, that is gonna be a little bit different, but I will come to that soon. When he's not enraged, you're just gonna do that all the time until he's enraged. So the other thing you do when he's not enraged, you're gonna throw in some Rain of Arrows, so now and then. Most of the time, I will do that after a Radiant rotation. Now. What the fuck, man? Why do they keep disturbing the shit? So again, I usually do it after a Radiant arrow. So you just start off with doing this. And now Penetrating one. Radiant. Now you keep doing this until the boss is enraged. Okay, if Rain of Arrows is getting off cooldown. So after this, I'm gonna use Rain of Arrows. There you go. Just keep a little eye on your cooldowns sometimes. For example, now I use this Penetrating, and I'm gonna look at Rain of Arrows, 4 seconds. Okay, after this Radiant, I'm gonna do it. So now. There you go. So keep in mind, that's the only thing you need to do. Throw the Rain of Arrows every time after a full rotation of Radiant or Penetrating. That's all you do. So when Enrage comes, this is gonna be a totally different story, okay? In Enrage, you're gonna start off with Radiant again. So the tank runs into the boss. He's gonna pop Enrage, and you're running here with Radiant. I'm gonna go really fast through this, so keep an eye. Just try to focus what I'm doing, okay? I'm gonna do the complete Enrage rotation. I'm gonna talk about it after I did it. So I'm gonna run in. You always run in with Radiant, as I said before. Let's go. I'll show you. That's it. That's the complete rotation. So try to slow it down, and you can see a little bit what I'm doing. Mainly what I'm doing is after I did my Radiant, Sequential, Rapid, and Windwalk, I used my Gust arrow, right? After that Gust arrow, I immediately cancel it with Windwalk again to do a Thunderbolt, okay? After that Thunderbolt, I pop my cooldown, which resets my Thunderbolt, so I can do immediately another Thunderbolt again. So after that, it's going to be pretty straightforward. You're going to start off with Radiant again. Rapidfire, Sequential to cancel that animation. Windwalk, and Rain of Arrows. The cooldown is so low on Radiant Arrow with that buff that you can immediately do another Radiant of Arrow. You do that, do Sequential, Rapidfire, and Windwalk again, and you can do another Thunderbolt. That's what you do. If you ever don't have Rain of Arrow or Thunderbolt of cooldown, which really literally comes next, you use Radiant, fully charged, Sequential, Rapidfire, and go with Windwalk again. Then you use Penetrating Arrow, but you only charge it till it's the red. Together with Thunderbolt. That's it. That's what you do in Enraged. After that, you just keep doing the same rotation over and over that I taught you a few seconds ago. Those are the main things you need to know about Archer, pretty much. That's the rotation. I will put it below in the description what the rotation is, and you can see it from there. Mobility is really useful. As Archer, you can do a lot of things to keep moving and go behind the boss, since you can charge and move at the same time. So really useful. Take use of that. And I'm going to show you some dungeon clips. Roll the montage.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town.
So we came to an end to the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something about it. Hopefully it was helpful. If there are any questions, please ask me. I will try to answer them as best I can. Lately I'm not doing that much Tera, so that's the reason why I don't have that much content. I will try to put some other content on my YouTube channel, but if something gets asked, I can do something about it. So for this Archer guide that someone asked, I made it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please leave a comment below, subscribe, maybe comment below what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.